What am I doing, mate? I'm now 26 years old. I'm sat in a room covered with fucking flags from all around the world. There's an England flag behind you that takes up half the wall. Yeah. I'm making a podcast that 13 people listen to. I'm 20 stickers off completing a Panini sticker book. I got a bigger than life-size picture of Neymar cut out and stuck on the wall. I've got magazines in front of me, World Cup specials. I'm wearing a pair of Portugal shorts. Don't even like them.
This is Tom and Dave's World Cup Podcast 2014. Right, let's get on with it. I don't want to be here, but I feel it's necessary, like a slight debrief.
Yeah, get the feelings out. Obviously.
I mean, I am deflated, mate. Utterly deflated. And the worst thing about it is we haven't got a scapegoat this year, have we?
We haven't, mate. We got nothing. We're just bad at football. Is that it? Are we just bad?
I don't think we're bad. It was just, yeah. We just haven't really got a good defence, mate. I just don't trust Phil Jagielka one bit.
He was terrified today.
Yeah.
He was shaking like a shitting dog.
Yeah,
Glenn
Glenn Johnson he got the assist, which it was a great team move, but he's just not that good at football. He takes about 20 touches whenever he receives any pass into him. He's dithering. He's an absolute ditherer.
I hate a ditherer, mate. If there's one thing I hate, it's a ditherer.
Ditherers. Banned.
I mean, we expected it. Come on now, we're grown-ups. We've seen it all before, right?
Yeah, I know, mate, but I just thought this time...
A point would have been nice.
Yeah, fucking point would have been lovely. A goal from outside the 6-yard box would be lovely. Anything else that would be lovely?
Maybe...
Clean sheet.
Oh, from fucking Charles. Keep out of the fucking net, Charles. Is that match focus? Have we focused on a match there?
No, I've lost all interest, mate, if I'm being honest. I'm sat here in a full England kit. Top, shorts and socks. And I don't want any of it anymore.
Take it off, mate.
No, I will. I'll take it all off. But I'll keep it.
For next time, eh? Because we're going to win the next one.
I'm going to hold you there, Dave, because we're not out yet. I'm not going to be the pessimist here. We're not out yet. Don't let this podcast get you down, because we're not out. Italy are playing tomorrow. And by the time this podcast goes out, it'll be around... I don't know, actually. I don't know if we... I just had an email in from Andy Lester.
A new listener.
Yeah, a new listener.
What's he got to say for himself?
He's emailed in. He said, "I'd just like to thank Mr. Barker from Manchester for the Charles Hart fact. It reminds me of the way my nan goes by the name of Joan when her real name is Lucy. She also says how much she hates the name Joan. So I wonder if Joe Hart hates the name Joe." So that's food for thought. Thirdly, it's not pronounced any of the ways that you've said in the competition, and it's actually pronounced Jan. I don't know.
Unfortunately, we can't send him a mug for that, because...
That's not one of the options we gave.
Just while we're on the topic of emails, I do have another one here from Michael Gray. He said, Guyane, this is mad, by the way. He said, it's not actually pronounced either of the ways. Similar to what Andy Lester said, it's pronounced Gian. What bothers me is, We've literally got a Brazil mug here up for grabs.
I mean, it was...
All you had to do was write the word Gaia and just spell it correctly, and you would have won it. But we've had 2 entries, and no one's even spelled it correctly.
It's like A or B, isn't it? A or B. We would have given anyone a mug if they'd just written A or B. Guyane or Giant. It's easy.
Because it's the same word written down.
That was part of the gag. It was too easy. Right.
I'm noticing we've come this far and we haven't actually done one of our jingles, which I know people love.
Oh, we've had a bit of flack though, haven't we, for the jingles, Dave?
We have.
Oh, I don't want any more jingles that funny. All I want is stats and facts from now on.
read a list of facts and I'll be happy.
Okay.
If you want a fact though, I've actually got one.
Have you? What is it?
Following on from yesterday's Stat Attack with TP, which was about the Nazi brothers.
Oh, Adolf and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yep, that's the one. So in 1974 World Cup,
Yep.
Johan Cruyff was playing for Holland,
Yep.
and they were playing West Germany. Both teams sponsored by Adidas, so they were all wearing 3 stripes on the shirt.
Formed by Adolf in 1925.
Correct. Except for Johan, who was personally sponsored by Puma.
By Rudolph.
So they wouldn't let him wear the 3 stripes. So he was the only man on the pitch. He was the only man on the pitch with 2 stripes on his shirt.
Wow. Oh, it's strange but true.
All right, strange but true for you today. We never got around to hearing the end of the last one. Let's hope we don't get interrupted today.
Oh, don't tell me it's the Ecuadorian bananas again, is it?
No, you're never going to find out about the Ecuadorian bananas because no one cared enough about the Ecuadorian bananas.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so French team rock up in Rio.
Yeah.
Long flight. Get off the plane, go to the hotel. They're feeling dirty, they're sweaty.
Yeah.
They just want to get in a bath, get in a shower. They get in the shower, what do they see? Bar of soap. 1 measly bar of soap. They kick up a fuss instantly. They're like, they are not happy with that.
Yeah.
The French team gather all the soaps together, take them to reception, demand that these bars of soap are replaced.
Wait a minute, who's doing this?
All the French teammates. The
whole squad?
The whole squad are kicking off. They're gathering them, they're like marching down to reception.
Who's the ringleader?
It's Patrice Evra, and then Ribéry's just behind him, sort of going, meh.
Ribéry's not even in the World Cup, mate.
Ribéry?
Yeah.
He is, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
He got injured, didn't he?
No, he's there, mate.
Oh, okay. What, he's just causing absolute mischief?
Yeah, he's a little snidey bastard behind him.
Oh, okay.
And they demand...
Is Paul Pogba there?
He's lurking in the background, uncharacteristically.
It's not racist, by the way. It's just he's just in the background.
Yeah. White people lurk, black people lurk.
Look, every now and then we all have a lurk, and we're equally as visible as the last person. Right, I need to re-record that bit because it's too racist.
So they demand that these bars of soap are replaced with 2 types of liquid soap before they even consider cleaning themselves.
Jesus, that's a bit OCD, isn't it?
Yeah, bit over the top, really, bit J-Lo.
Oh, Jesus, that's the sort of thing that doesn't win you a World Cup. That kind of attitude.
Or does it?
Yeah, maybe it does. Right, I've got an email here.
Another one?
Yeah, you might remember this listener, Dave, actually. He phoned in, I think it was 2 episodes ago, but couldn't quite keep his head together to answer the question.
The little lad.
Yeah, the little lad. I felt a bit sorry for him because, he's obviously quite nervous, but he's emailed in, so we'll read it out. he said, "Oh, hey guys, thanks for the show. Great listen. Sorry when I called before. It's just as a 26-year-old man, I broke down when I was likened to a little boy. Anyway, his question is: much has been made of the fact that poverty-burdened Chinese children have been making the World Cup balls for this month. Much has been made of the fact that poverty-burdened Chinese children have been making the World Cup balls for this tournament for a monthly rate of around $100 a month, and yet the balls are being sold for $160 each. Just one World Cup ball could feed a family for a month. So how do you reckon this ball compares to the Swervy Jabulani ball from South Africa 2010?
I felt that was going somewhere deeper.
I mean, I don't know if he's asking just compare the balls or to talk about some deeper matters with poverty-burdened Chinese children.
Sounds like the balls to me, mate. And I, for one, absolutely love the Brazuca. Great name, for one.
Yeah.
Great colours.
Yep.
Just round enough, in my opinion. The perfect amount of round.
Yeah.
And, you can also follow it on Twitter. And why would you not want to follow a ball on Twitter?
Right, okay, brilliant. Why wouldn't you follow a ball on Twitter? I'm going to have to disagree with you though, mate.
Okay.
I bloody love the controversy in the Jabulani. I just think the Brazuca's a bit too safe. I mean, yeah, it's got a Twitter account, yeah, it's nice colours, but where's its edge?
It's doing what we all expect.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just going in. Oh, tap me in. Well, the Jabulani's like, oh, I'm bloody mental, I'll go wherever I want. I'm off the hook. His tips from the internet. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Not a single bet's come in so far. Alright, thanks, Dave. Right. I've got quite a good one for you, a juicy one.
Okay.
World Cup. And what do you know? It's another treble. So tomorrow, I'm going to back our friends, our best mates, Italy, to beat Costa Rica, because I feel like they're going to, just give us a little bit more hope until the final disappointment next week. Switzerland, France. I'm going to put this down as a draw because I was impressed by the Swiss Army knives the other day. And I feel like they've got enough in their locker to cause a bit of an upset against France, who, although they had a great opener, it was only against Honduras, so let's not get too excited.
Big call.
The last game's Honduras, Ecuador, and I'm going to back Ecuador to take that because Honduras are just a piece of shit.
We don't like the Hondurans, do we?
No,
dirty.
I hate them, mate. And so that's 8-1 on Sky Bet, that treble. So that's Switzerland, France draw, Italy to beat Costa Rica, Ecuador to beat Honduras, and TP Bet is going to be putting £5 on that.
What'll that return?
You'll make 45 from that.
Ooh.
So, treat the missus.
Hello.
Hi Andy, you're live on Tom and Dave's World Cup podcast. How are you?
I'm very well.
You very well, are you, mate? What are you up to?
Indeed.
Pardon?
Very well indeed, yeah.
What do you think of England's performance tonight?
Well, I thought it was fantastic actually. From start to finish. I mean, we couldn't have played any better.
What was the particular highlight for you, Andy?
I really liked the bit where the dog ran on the pitch and stripped down to its naked bones, and then ran a series of lace, a silk lace through its rib cage, and drew the shape of a broken heart.
That was, we all remember that bit. Jesus.
Yeah.
How do you think of our chances of progressing to the knockout rounds are, Andrew?
Very, very strong after the dog.
Right, and right.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, Andy. We'll have some more insights from you. Hopefully after the Italy game, I suppose.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, mate. Bye. Right.
An alternative view from Andrew Lester.
Something out of Salvador Dali painting there, Dave. Slightly surreal. I'd love to see an artistic impression of that.
If we didn't have enough features already, I sense that an alternative view from Andrew Lester might become a fan favourite and well, definitely one of my favourites.
What, replace Women's Watch potentially?
Potentially.
Right. That's it. That's your lot.
Yeah. Obviously, we're all disappointed.
We're all disappointed. There's no denying that, but you know, the dust will settle tomorrow. I mean, come on. Hopefully, Italy might beat Costa Rica, and they might beat Uruguay. We might beat Costa Rica. We might go through.
Yeah. And you know what, lads
If
and
not-
ladies, get yourself out there. Enjoy the World Cup. It's a fantastic festival.
Because-
the football's been brilliant, and what else were we expecting?
See you in a bit.
See you later.